The NFL is on EA Sports as we bring you a look inside Highmark Stadium here at Orchard Park, New York. And we are underway in Buffalo. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Young wasting no time, right to the air. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Hey, don't
now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Young to throw it. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he is going to have a Panthers first. As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, no.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Give him 32 on the play.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking the secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
From the gun, it's Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Here's Allen to throw it. Over the middle, it's complete. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Cook. And Cook will get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
We back.
Here's 2nd down at 7. They'll send the tight end in motion. Young to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now here's Young. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 18. It's a Carolina 1st down. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause pause here. Second down and long. Young will set to throw. Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Throwing, Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Now Allen. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, 32 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league. But this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being
hey, that's the plan, man. We're going to try. It's still early.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muck. It's caught inside the 25.
Oh my God!
Dang.
74 yards.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
The final minute of the first half.
Yep. Oh yeah.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Second and 5. Allen. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And again, it's Allen. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not?
Come on, TC.
And it falls down incomplete.
A very limited time left to get in the field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
A final shot before half for Allen.
Yeah.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Play action. Now it's Allen. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Allen off the play fake.
Damn.
He'll look down the field.
Oh, my God.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 70 yards. And the Bills take a 3-touchdown lead. That was a nice little setup there off play action for the long touchdown pass.
Yeah, I've got to tell you, it brings back bad memories for a guy like me as a former defensive back, because in a playbook I knew a long time ago, we described that play pattern as draw pass 9 go, meaning fly pattern after the play action pass, try and hit him for the deep ball, and boy, were they successful on that one. So tough because his speed is so great, you've got to make sure you don't miss any cues or keys in order to try and keep up with him.
Draw pass 9 go. That's still a nightmare to this day.
Yeah, I still wake up in the middle of the night and feel the guy going past me.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose. And that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
That's caught. It's the tight end Sanders. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And boy, they hit that one.
Forced out to his left.
Oh, come on, man. Throw the ball, Bryce.
Sacked back in the 24.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you get momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. To throw, Young.
Oh, wow.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Oh, my God.
Nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. Fourth down, straight ahead.
Wow.
Here we go. From the shotgun, it's Young. That one complete to
Oh, he didn't get that. Oh, wow.
says they stopped him, and they did. The Panthers turned away on fourth down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball.
Hey, give me 1 second.
I got red, so wasn't big blue. That ain't got it. We don't freedom. We don't take boy baby school. We ain't on no budget like the food. We ain't on no budget, that's for sure. I'm a fucking fucking disrespect. I'm a fucking disrespect. Yes, and I live my tools. Yes, you gonna lose. Talk to me, talk to my good. Talk to me, talk to my good.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Cook up the gun. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On play action, Allen. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Let's go. Lauren, what?
It's too strong. They get there and take him down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters.
That second quarter killed me, man.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA.
Second quarter killed me, man.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. In motion, the tight end. Allen now looks to throw. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and the Panthers will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
The interception was a good starting point, but still a
we all do that shit. We all do that.
3-score deficit, and time fading. Flush to his right.
What the fuck was that, Bryce?
Too much that time. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number forced in this runaway contest.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Young. Buying time to his left. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Looking to throw, Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Now Young. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Now he fires deep for Shakir. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 42. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
There we go.
He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Good shit, bro.
Close. Did he get there?
Oh! Wow.
Stage in the game. That punter, he must be pretty lonely over there on the sideline. Why in the world was my number not called there?
As far as he's concerned, the check will still cash, right? It's your choice not to use me in this situation. But I also look at it this way. You know, some coaches more aggressive than others. They just want to take care of the ball, have the ball on offense, and go at it that way. So a very interesting call, but he wants to take care of the ball himself. That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the first down.
Being chased out left. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Boy, this crowd is on pins and needles now because anytime you see the ball heading for the end zone, you really hold your breath, and they come out of their seats. That one falls incomplete.
Young to throw. This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a...
And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Now Young. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And no, they can't connect on the pass. So that gets the clock down to 11. Time for probably 2 more plays. Got to go quickly, though. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
Said GG's, man.
It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. So it's a win here for the Bills. And this one, Charles, just too much Josh Allen.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the page, but he was a steady influence back there. He had a couple of touchdown passes on the afternoon. His guys rallied around him, and they're going to come away victorious.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
Great job. Hey, y'all, give me 1 second, y'all. Ice will be right back. Ice will be right back, y'all. We'll be right back, y'all. Don't touch that dial. It's Ice, so you know who said it. Be right back. Just taking a little quick break, y'all. Just taking a little quick break, y'all. Enjoy the sounds of the city while y'all wait for me. Enjoy the ambience of the city. Be right back, y'all. Alright, don't touch that dial. Great one is back, baby. The great one is back. Enjoy the sounds, the ambiences of the city, man. Enjoy the ambience of the city.
Commanders Field holds a little more than 80,000, and they have come out in droves here in Landover, Maryland. Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. And we are underway from Commanders Field. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Damn, bitch, I paused the game.
Boy, shut the fuck up, man. Let's go, man.
Hurry the fuck up, bitch. Speed this L up.
Nigga, I'm waiting on you. Impatient ass motherfucker. I'm waiting on you. Let's go.
Stop rushing me, bitch.
I got you.
Let's go. Throwing right away is Daniels. Steps away to his left.
I see what you about. We see what you about. You see what you about.
Start their first drive of the game.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Throwing now is Daniels. On the catch, it's Crowder. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that will bring up second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
This 2nd and 4. Now Daniels.
Let's go, bitch. Bitch. Bitch.
Still going inside the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think
Rushing
that's a
me and
signal for how
shit.
this defense wants to play.
Let's
They
go.
want to be disruptive. You know they're
We
going to
got
take
work
some
to do, baby.
chances.
We got work to
Sometimes
do.
it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
Let's go, bitch.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
I feel like that's more where that came from. I feel like it's more of that where that came from.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Let's go, bitch. Let's go, bitch. $100 million contract, man. Let's go, bitch. Let's go. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's go, baby. Back in the win column. Back in the win column. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Piñeiro. And we're off and running from Charlotte. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Penix here from the gun. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. First and 10.
Let's go.
Robinson.
Let's fucking go.
Brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 11. Got it, man. Robinson has it. And they make this stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Penix on 3rd down. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Robinson on the inside give. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Working quickly here. Play action. Here's Penix. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it.
Defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate. They're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Penix looking to pass. That one is incomplete.
Let's go!
And on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Trying for it with Penix. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Come on, set, hut, hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. All in left side. And he's brought down. They'll spot this one right at the 20. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Strike, check, set.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. We're driving forward, but won't get beyond the line. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
Okay, ready?
Running right, here's Hubbard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Gets this to Sanders. Good one right there. Looks like about 6. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
Drill, 52. Ready.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They're going for it, Young. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with the 4th down stand.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Penix working from the gun. Finds him on the slant. And they get this down to the 28. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. It's the Falcons with a 1st and 10. And again, it's Penix. Finds his target, Robinson. Running in the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
1st down from the red zone. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's in.
Get the fuck out of here.
Touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Raheem Blackshear now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
Come on, bro.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
10 cycles. Ready?
Young working from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Set cut. 52 blaster. Set cut.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, Young. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Now Young. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Bro, you ain't did a goddamn
This is why
thing.
scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Down. Ultra. Ultra. Cut.
Back to throw. Here's Young.
Bitch.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Set. Ready. Hey, check mega.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Falcons make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover.
You only up by 7. You only up by 7.
He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window
that
isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out.
What?
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Bayless Jones now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready?
And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Not the kick to bring out of the end zone, Brock. He has stopped well shy of where a touchback would have been. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here's Young to throw. Cops, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first
jizzle in the building.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically.
Yeah, shit was crazy, man.
Courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
43 rail.
To the air on 1st down, Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, go steal.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Move to work at the 35. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, these are the type of gains he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Defense shows blitz. Young finds him over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Now it's Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Smash. Ready?
Handoff running left, Hubbard.
Damn.
And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
Here we go.
Hubbard again. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Panthers have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard.
That's crazy, man. You're having a good-ass game, Motherfuckers just quit. You can feel that comeback first day. You can feel that comeback was about to happen. I know I'm about to play somebody good with a good team.
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Check smash.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Set, ready.
Here's Young. Eluding the pressure right. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But we know that he can get 1st downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there, when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the 1st.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, That seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he is going to have a Panthers first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Let's go now.
Young. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Young now. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Ready.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Let's go.
2nd quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Here we go. Switch, yellow. Ready.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Panthers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. Nifty move. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Mixon. the 45 after a pickup of 9.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Here's 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That one complete. It's tanked down. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Let's go. Let's ball.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run with Mixon. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. The 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 24 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Mixing up the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
First down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here now, 2nd and 4. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. Now Stroud. He's got
Get the fuck out of here.
Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Stroud keeps it. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Stroud keeps it. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
C.J. Stroud, as the first half is winding down. And the Texans have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Let's go. Let's go.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Fighting his way through contact. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And Stroud now to throw. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. And they
Let's
will
go, baby.
finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
Steal. Check steal. Here we go.
Right back to Hubbard. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Stroud to throw it. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
$100 million contract, man.
Off by J.C. Horn. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Down.
Following the interception, Young dancing to his left. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard from 17 yards out. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, It's got him in the lead.
Let's go, baby.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Stroud. Taking a shot for Dell here. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter from Charlotte. Stroud out of the gun here. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new, it worked there. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Let's go. $100 million contract, man. $100 million contract, man. $100 million contract, man.
Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it.
Absolutely, man.
Haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Stroud looking to throw. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Stroud working out of the gun. Going deep for Diggs.
Oh, my God.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. They'll give it to Mixon. Hammering for the
Here we go.
He loses the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole.
Yes. Make them quick. You got all the way down there to the 1-yard line, man. And we stood strong, man. We stood strong, man. Yes, sir, indeed. Alizé and weed, baby. Yes, sir, indeed.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Stage is set, ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. Raheem Blackshear on the return, and he'll work this one. To right about the 28-yard line.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
3-3. Come on, set.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
On the double. Long 10.
Throwing is Young. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
He's got his man. That's weekend. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Ultra. Let's go. Ready.
Young hands it to Hubbard. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
Ready?
Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Ready?
Another run here with Hubbard. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 7th play of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. That's taken in. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
52, ready.
Now Hubbard. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Cycles. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
The throw is Young. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. That is Mike Dana working his way in there to record the sack. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Young. Got his man at the 6.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Young. That one taken in. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's Young to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now Young. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one. They'll run with Hubbard. Powering forward. He's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Michael Jackson. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on for... That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get
Let's go, baby.
that ground
Let's
game,
go.
that's what finishes the game off.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Hubbard. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Young. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now.
Tremble comes in motion. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He is in. Chuba Hubbard, touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd touchdown tonight.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field.
Let's get it.
Let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Mahomes on 1st down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Jackson. And he is going to...
Let's fucking go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. It's Carolina, baby. It's ice, so you know who said it, baby. Let's go. And made them quit with the Chiefs. You already know, P. You already know how we be. We in the dungeon grinding. In the dungeon grinding. In the heart of the city. Let's go. In the heart of the city. In the dungeon grinding. Actually, y'all give me a second, man. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Let me re-up on my shit. We're gonna re-up on our shit, man. We're gonna be right back, y'all. Alright. About like a little 5-minute break. We're gonna be right back, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's ice, so you know who said it. We want all the smoke tonight. We want all the smoke tonight. It's Carolina, baby, and ice, so you know who said it, baby. You see the hat? It's frozen. When ice got on this hat, hey, it's a frozen moment. Sub-Zero you niggas. Sub-Zero you niggas. When ice got on the goddamn, when I got the iceberg hat on, listen, you mean business. So with that said, we're gonna be right back, y'all. Give me like 5 minutes. Ice, so you know who said it, baby. Let's get it. Be right back. Let y'all test the motherfucking dial. Enjoy the ambiances of the city. For those that don't know what ambience means, enjoy the sounds of the city. Motherfucker. Right back. Yes, sir. We back up in the motherfucking building. We back up in the motherfucking building. It's Ice, so you know who motherfucking said it. Yes, sir. Put it in stone, embed it. I got the ice cap, iceberg cap on. So I'm here for the long term. Now a minute. Let's go, homie. Let's go, let's go, let's go, man. It's Ice, man, so you know who said it, man. Let's go. We rocking with them Carolina Panthers. And we savages out here. Savages.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium.
Tired of playing these guys. We beat them once. We beat them once. We'll beat them. We beat them once. We'll beat them again.
You go against Houston a lot?
Yeah, I play against Houston quite a few, brother.
That's crazy.
Yep.
I would go against Philadelphia or Kansas City, bro.
Well, now you playing against the goddamn almighty goddamn Carolina Panthers.
If you win, boy.
About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. And no chance to return this one.
The almighty Carolina Panthers, that is. Put it on motherfucking paper. And we gonna goddamn put our stamp on goddamn Houston territory this motherfucking goddamn Sunday afternoon.
The first carry for Chuba. And he'll get about
Let's go. Let's go. That's what we gonna do. Here we go, baby. Little by little, brick by brick by brick.
It's a Sunday night. It's Sunday night. You get it, come on.
Sunday night. Let's go.
NBC. When the NBC wins it, come.
I don't give a damn. Just know we gonna mark our territory.
on the give, it's Hubbard.
Let's go.
He's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Don't throw no fucking kick, bro.
We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Christian Harris there on the stop.
And so will be yo.
We gonna take what you give us.
Yeah. Play your game. That's a choice for us.
Yes, sir.
Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, Young. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll set up to throw.
Oh, it's got to be on him. 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 Yes!
The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a first down.
We got it for a penalty, but we should.
A give up the middle. It's a gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Alright, good.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to take what you give
Here's
us.
a 2nd and 6.
Good. In the time, though,
Young.
I think I would relate to you.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a
I had my
massive
man.
loss.
What the fuck open right there?
It breaks down. Move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Open man, left side. He's got it.
Let's
And
go!
he will score. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good.
Let's get it.
And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Stroud going to throw right away. He's downfield. He's got Schultz, the tight end. On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action. Stroud. Taking off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Panthers off to the early advantage. More from Houston coming up in a moment. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He's going to have a Texans 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's got it. And he's in. Schultz. Touchdown, Texans.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession.
Lucky as shit.
You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. And that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
That was luck. That was luck.
Okay.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
We're gonna see what no one was looking at. We're gonna see it again.
I got you.
Here's 1st and 10.
I got you, home slice.
Home slice. We always could have already, bro.
I got you, home slice.
Get this drive started.
I got you, home slice.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
I got you, home slice.
Home slice.
Here's Hubbard. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw
You think he doing something, y'all?
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Young. A throw.
Get your ass over here, bro.
By Sanders. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Out of the shotgun, Young. Now a loose football. The Texans have it. And there it is. The defense comes up with a big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right on the field. Coming up, Gregory, big turnover.
Taking the ball away,
That's
Mike,
crazy.
has really become
That's
an art
crazy.
form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much.
What?
In this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
Again, running right. It is Mixon.
Nah, we good, homie. We good.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike,
Nah, I said we good.
I
didn't say you good. I said we good.
It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Let's go, little boy. Let's go, man.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They try to work the screen with Mixon. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. A pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Dang.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
I think I'll run it.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he will dive into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
Let me see. Your first drive, 54 minutes. I don't think you're going to do another one. You know better than me, bro. I'm going for the extra point.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time.
It don't matter, we scored.
Of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Raheem Blackshear, going to bring it out of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and be taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Young. That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track.
Man.
What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
I'm up.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Young. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
You trying to fight me? What's going on?
So we have reached halftime. These two teams separated by a touchdown. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see if we come out the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. And this is not going to be anywhere near the landing zone. So we're going to blow it dead. And they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line.
I'll tell you that. If I score here, man. No, if I score here, dude.
On first down, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Dane Jackson.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half,
all we here, man. We focus.
We go interception.
We let our game do the talking, motherfucker.
I think we're going to see both sides.
We let our game do the talking.
Continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
On first and 10, here's Young.
Let's go. Good shit.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Throwing on second down, Young. He's got room at the 30, and he'll be taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's a handoff to Hubbard. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. On the give, it's Hubbard. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Now Young. Forced the offensive throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short.
Oh, we're going to definitely play our game.
I need you scratch it, actually.
We're going to play our game.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Hubbard.
Let's go! Appreciate it.
He's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find
A hit, and he has
Yeah, go for 2, y'all. I need you to go for 2.
the Texans
I need you to go
have
for 2.
it.
I need you to go for 2, man.
Get his big ass. He ain't going nowhere. We good. We good. We good, baby. We good. We only down by 1. Son, listen. Ain't no need to be talking. Let's go.
That's great.
Let's get it. Oh, we good. We good. We good. We good, man. We good. We good. We good. Hey, we good. We locked in. It's called laser focus.
Man, that's cool. That's what you need. What'd you call it? What was the name of the what? Focus something what? Laser focus? What name?
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Just don't get beat by Carolina, man.
You don't want to answer my question no more.
Just don't get beat by Carolina. Let's go.
Stretching it out toward the sideline, but the defense gets to him. He'll be taken down for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and
Exactly.
13.
Good time out, my
The
guy.
Panthers will take their first timeout.
You good, baby.
I know I'm good. I'm up. I'm still up. So that's
So
the
they
same
go
question.
backwards
I'm
on
still
1st
up.
down. Here's 2nd
I'm
and
good.
13.
For now.
I'm good, bro.
For now.
Is Stroud.
For now.
First comes, they're setting up the screen.
For now.
At the right play call, the screen goes for 15.
For now. For now.
It just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch.
I got Carolina, man. You got the
That's
Texans.
what it takes. You're
Them
not
boys
always
ain't
gonna have
cool.
the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play.
Them boys ain't cool. They ain't cool.
That was a good
Oh
play.
my God. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit.
His second touchdown.
Nah, good shit for you.
Big play out of the running
Good shit for
game
you.
as the back accelerates all the way to the house.
Man, hush with that lucky ass shit. Boy, hush.
Talk about burst. That's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Yo.
It's fucking
Now
sad,
they're
man.
Barrett for the
Yo.
extra point.
You're not even 7, it's 8.
Yo.
He's got it. And the Texans
Yo.
extend the
Yeah,
lead to
this motherfucker act like he up by goddamn 20 or something. Boy, hush. 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 Hush, man. Play the game and play your game while I play my game.
You're gonna be so happy you just touchdown, bro. You're gonna be so happy.
On the return, here comes Blackshear.
Promotion will start at 1
He'll get
touchdown.
this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
This guy, man.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Don't throw no pick.
Here's Young. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Pick a damn play. He's in overtime. Unfortunately, we're anyways. Pick a play, bro. Hurry up. Stupid.
So we are
What?
third and 3.
We right here in this game. I ain't gonna let you talk me out of it. Stop it.
You're not gonna talk me out of it. You're already out of it. You lost.
Nah.
It's done, bro.
Nah, this shit is far from over. Far from over. Fuck you talking about?
It's over, my guy. It's completely over, bro. Right here, I'm in the section right here, bro. It's over, bro.
A second down throw for Young.
Let's go.
Get this complete. It's Thielen over.
Let's go.
And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead.
Good catch. Good catch, motherfucker.
That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Second down and 8. To throw is Young.
Pass it.
He'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there.
That's called smart. It's called playing smart, motherfucker.
That plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one.
Okay.
This has to be a pass.
So you say.
They bring in extra defensive backs.
It's gonna be a long fucking 2 minutes and 40 seconds, bro.
What? This shit crazy, man. God damn.
Especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield.
It is.
You got a little reckless that time, and
it's
the
insane
defense
how
made a
much shit you
pick.
talk to the match. I took the no the whole fucking day until you came in, bro. You came in with all this hot shit, but you fucking suck, bro.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end
But
look.
I got 30. I'm gonna sit back and drink my beer. I'm gonna check my notification real quick. It's 30 seconds. I got 3.
Yeah, go ahead and talk like the whole you is, motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and talk like the whole you is.
I guess whole.
Yeah, go ahead and talk like the whole you is, motherfucker. Let's go.
Oh, he's so mad.
Nah, we good. We good. We good. We good, bro. We good. We good. We good, baby. We good. Let's go. Let's go. Nah, bro, we good. You a little YN. You a YN motherfucker. We good, homie. Okay, you act like a YN. Let's go. And you sound like a YN. Let's go. Nah, you suck, nigga. Nah, bro, you got lucky this game. You got lucky. You got lucky this game. You got lucky. You got lucky this game. You got lucky this game, motherfucker. You got lucky this game, motherfucker. You got lucky. You got lucky, nigga. You got lucky, bro. You got lucky, bro. You sound like you got there walking on a tightrope across the city, nigga. You so goddamn fearful. Yeah, bro, hush, hush. Because you wasn't goddamn this damn confident in the beginning, Negro. You want this goddamn confident in the beginning, Negro. You was not this confident in the beginning, Negro. Let's go. Just hush, bro.
I said, keep going.
We good. I'll play you again. Goddamn, send me an invite. We'll play again. Send me an invite. We'll play again. Let's do it again.
Here's 1st and 10.
I ain't tripping. I already won. What are you scared about it?
Throwing is
Young.
With the dumb shit, bro. Yes. Hey, send the invite again, Negro, because you feeling yourself. Send the invite again, Negro. Let's go. Send the invite again.
I don't quit.
This Negro think that he on one. I'm Ice. I got the iceberg hat on. You don't Sub-Zero me, I Sub-Zero you. The fuck we doing? This nigga thinking that he gonna come up in here and goddamn contain the goddamn lounge with his contamination. Not gonna have that. You send me a motherfucking invite, you fucking pervert. And we get it in again. You motherfucker. Where's that guy at? Hold on, Bono. I want to play against my guy again. I want to play against this guy again, man. Got me pissed off to the highest of festivity. Where's this guy at? I don't see him nowhere. Where you at, motherfucker? All right, come on, Bono.
That guy was getting lucky.
Say that again?
That guy was getting lucky.
Who?
The guy you just played.
You saying I was getting lucky?
No, he was.
Yeah, he was, man. I want to play him again.
First half.
I want to play him again, man. That motherfucker.
Open back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln
I forgot to fucking adjust my
Seven
defense, man.
ready to
I
go
fucked up
in
in the beginning, man.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And good coverage there on special teams.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway from Philadelphia. On the return, Britton Covey. And the return sets them up. Own 20.
So.
Let's get it.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Justin Reed with the tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 37. He'll get this one to Brown. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And it's a pick six.
Threw it to the wrong person.
In for the touchdown.
Yo, it's my fault, y'all. I threw it to the wrong person. I can't make those kind of mistakes, but it happened.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
I threw it to the wrong person.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six.
Dang.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, back.
Running right, it's Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Damn. I had a touchdown.
I promise you didn't.
Oh, I had a touchdown. If not a touchdown, a first down. Believe that. Damn.